Hello, my name is Christine and I am from Supporting Balance. Today I'm here to talk about something that so many women have on the tips of their tongues or want to but don't bring up. It's perimenopause. I'm going to answer some questions. Today is just one bunch of questions together, all about what are early perimenopause signs. Often women get to a certain point, maybe mid-40s, sometimes a bit earlier, sometimes a bit later, and they'll start to get a variety of symptoms they may never had or not altogether. And their friends, their doctor, their whoever will say, "Oh, you're in early perimenopause," or something, some variation therein. You're in perimenopause. It's just the way it is. So that might be erratic or heavy menstrual cycles, insomnia or disturbed sleep, hot flashes or just erratic temperatures. So you might feel a bit hot and then cold and then just all over the place. You may experience brain fog and be like, why did I walk in that room? Or what was I talking? Where's my thread of my thoughts? What? You might have increased anxiety, or your mood may be really up and down, and you might be really kind of snappy at those around you, even though you don't mean to be. Your digestion may be playing up, and it may be your whole abdomen, not just digestion. You might get more pains and more just generally feeling off. Your energy is probably down, and generally you're like, oh, no, need it now. And maybe that's something that may have been a common thread earlier, but it just seems more and more tired, and you just don't have the energy to do what you once did. You're like, how come I could do that then? And maybe your life has changed a bit now compared to what it was 10 or 20 years ago, and you're like, I've got less to do now. Why is my energy down? These symptoms are diverse, and you may not have all of them together. You might have all of them together and be really wondering what's going on. You may have had a close female family member, whether it's your mum or grandmother or aunt, or somewhere in your extended family, or even a friend who's not related but has gone through it, and you're like, oh, well, I guess I'm going down that path. And especially if they are related, it might be, well, it's just the way it's going to be because it's in my blood, it's in my genes, it's just how we experience perimenopause. What if perimenopause is just a conglomerate of symptoms where it's actually related to you being out of balance on a nutrient level? What if over the last 20 years, maybe 30, maybe more, depending on your age, since you started your menstrual cycle, maybe your body's gone through a heck of a lot in caring for others, whether it's children, whether it's other family members, whether it's your dog, whether it's part of your community, whether you've been really committed to your work, your family, your community, and you haven't put a whole lot of care into you and haven't put a whole lot of priority into you. Does this sound familiar at all? Have you, over the years, maybe had some ebbs and flows on the quality of the food that you've eaten? Have you found that you've had low iron or other things where you've taken a supplement, or like if you're low iron, taking iron, maybe you've taken a multivitamin of some sort. Maybe your diet has been far from ideal and there might have been a lot of manufactured foods or junk foods or whatever it might look like for you. Maybe you've eaten a really clean diet your whole life and you're like, but hang on a minute, why can't I eat these things now and they're giving me a histamine response or some other reaction that you never used to have? You could put it down as perimenopause and go, well, because my age and stage in life must be that. But if you start to look a little deeper, you can often find that there are nutritional imbalances that have come about because of slow and steady stresses, or a whole bombardment of them by the time you get to perimenopause kind of age. And your body is just putting up a white flag going, I'm really tanked. I'm really out of balance. I've given a lot over the time, and if you've had kids, you may have literally given them a whole lot of your nutrients, and you may be scraping the bottom of the barrel. And for many women who have had kids, by the time they get to perimenopause, they may also be looking after others, maybe elderly family members or extended family. Depending on your age also, you may have grandkids that you also help with. So there's a lot of pressure on your brain and your body to be on the go all the time. And there's a cost metabolically. Weight gain is another common symptom in this early perimenopause. Maybe you've always been able to manage your weight and gradually the waistline is getting a bit wider and things are sticking a little bit more and you're not so sure that this is ideal. And maybe you've always had a little bit of extra weight and now it's just getting worse and worse. This isn't just, oh, my hormones are changing, so it's causing me to put weight on. There's a deeper side to this. When we're out of balance from a minerals point of view, the body might be going, I don't know if a famine's coming soon, so I better store a bit of extra weight here in case. Or there may be more and more toxins building up, and it's possible that your body is using your fat cells to store those toxins. So there's a variety of reasons why these symptoms may be there, and I'd love for you to consider that maybe they're giving you a little knock, putting the flag, whatever example you want to use there, to maybe it's time to pay attention to you and your health and put your oxygen mask on first and start to take care of you and look at your minerals and your nutrients. Because the secret, that's not really a very big secret in the field that I work anyway, the more nutrients you have, the more you learn what stress does to your body beyond help you burn through a whole lot of minerals quite quickly, you can actually support your body through this stage of life, even if it is the precursor to menopause where your cycles will stop and you have big hormonal shifts. You may not need as much medication support, hormonal support, family running away from you because they're scared of you support, all these things. If you can bring in some more nutrients, food-based nutrients is what my focus is, and really becoming aware of what are those symptoms? What's the feedback your body is giving you through those symptoms? What can we do to listen to our body rather than just go, oh, it's annoying me more and more, and the family going, yeah, those symptoms are pretty strong. What can others do to help you calm the fight-flight response? What can you do to choose you and prioritize you? If you would like some support in this area, please feel free to reach out. I'll put links with this video as to how you can book in with us for a consultation. We've got options, free 15-minute call to help you work out what's of our paid options may be best for you. Otherwise, I'll make sure there's links to our other consultations so that you can choose yourself if you prefer. We look forward to helping you through this path and reducing those symptoms, supporting you to feel much more in control of where you're at and actually having a positive experience as you go through this rather than years and years of despising your body and finding that it's really hard to navigate. What if there's another way? My name is Christine. I'm from Supporting Balance, and I can't wait to hear how you're going moving forward. See you later.